What up, YouTube? Want to jump on here and drop a video. Somebody had hit me up on Instagram and they asked me if I thought it was too late to begin in the resale game as far as sneakers go. My opinion on that is no, it's not too late. You can always jump in any business, especially sneaker resale. There's always drops. You can always test it out. You can always, I'm gonna drop a couple gems on y'all. You can always get like your family members' phones, sign them up for sneakers accounts, try for multiple pairs that way. Set up a privacy account where you can get, you can set up virtual credit cards, tie them to your debit card or your bank account, so then they don't have to worry about like you using their phone and charging their card. You can just put their shipping info on there, like put mom's name, dad's name, sister's names, you know what I'm saying? Then when the drops are happening, if everybody's around or if they're not, whatever, like I got friends in my Discord groups where like, even if their mom's at work, she'll enter the sneakers draw or she'll go for the shoe for them. You know what I'm saying? Because they just want to help them, make that bread. You know what I mean? I think there's definitely, still room and, opportunity in resale. You just got to kind of get in the game and start learning, you know what I mean? Do your due diligence, do all your local raffles, do the apps, do everything you can to just start securing multiple pairs. That's really what like reselling is really about, is just securing multiple pairs. You know what I'm saying? Like I turned into a reseller basically because I was trying to get my own stuff and I ended up with multiple pairs. So I started selling the multiple pairs. I started seeing, man, I was already following a bunch of resellers, you know what I'm saying? And so it just came pretty natural to me. If you're looking to, make a couple extra bucks or supplement your income from your job, whatever, man, like you can just start going for the shoes, you know what I'm saying? Like if you don't want to be like a full-time reseller, whatever, you don't have to be. You can just go for the drops that you think are going to be profitable, you know what I'm saying? Or you can go for the drops that are profitable on the markets, and you could just get the shoe, list it on the market for the price you want. Maybe you might have to wait because sometimes shoes have been like dipping. So like part of the like flow is shoes come out. Some shoes, they maintain their value through the drop, you know what I'm saying? And some shoes, they'll maintain they'll go back up to their pre-drop high. I'll be going over some of that stuff, in future videos, you know what I'm saying? As far as like strategy videos. So yeah, I think that there's definitely room for you to start reselling. I would say, number one, just get a pair of the shoes and don't keep it. Try that on your phone. Sell it locally. If you can buy, I mean, what's like a Jordan 1 is like a $191 after shipping and tax usually. I think that's off of Foot Sites. I don't know what it comes. I can't remember what it comes to off of like sneakers, but I mean, you get free shipping. So you'll just pay tax if they have to charge you for your state. You'll go for the shoe, you know what I mean? If you hit, you hit. Boom. You just go. You can try to post the shoe on Facebook Marketplace. You can go on Let Go. You can go on place bids on StockX, get your StockX accounts, your Gold account, list it there. You can list on eBay. I don't really like eBay because they charge fees and people be scamming on eBay. So I don't do that. And I don't really have to do eBay because I have stores. Another play is always consignment. You can consign with my company, Hype on Site. You can consign with like Urban Necessities. I own 2 shops and I got pairs in Vegas in Urban Necessities right now. Yep. I get checks from there. I put them right in the bank. It's nothing. It's part of business. It's part of business. Flight Club. I think Flight Club, I don't know if they do consignment. I think Stadium Goods does consignment. I'm just trying to think of some of the shops that do consignment. But definitely, like, you know, Hype on Site, Urban Necessities, you know what I'm saying? You can definitely, Stadium Goods, you could do consignment. You can check your local shops, consign there, help get your local shop some inventory, make yourself some money, help them make a buck. Mutual, you know what I'm saying? That's what you need in this business to succeed is you know, you need a lot of you know, network. You got to network. You got to definitely, you know, get a hold of people who have pairs. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes, like I bought too, so sometimes I have bad drops. I might hit no pairs. I had a drop earlier this week. I hit no pairs. I got still 20 pairs because I had slots ran. You know what I'm saying? So we'll be talking about groups. We're going to talk about bots. We're going to talk about proxies. We're going to talk about getting your cards together if you want to get multiple pairs. We're going to talk about Shopify. I might talk about sneakers botting, like Nike botting, but like it's Nike botting is a whole different animal, man. I don't really recommend people get into it. I do it sometime. But I don't really do it that often. I don't really enjoy it. It's hard to get proxies that'll gen cookies. This is it's a pain in the ass. I would say, so if you want like a list here, I'm just gonna give you a list of what I would say to do to start reselling today. If you're gonna start, like, let's say you're gonna start today, tomorrow, right? I would say number 1, get the Sneakers app, get the Foot Locker app, get the Finish Line, all the apps, get all the apps, fill out your accounts, set them all up. You know what I'm saying? Even when you buy yourself stuff, get the points because you need the points to hit. Get the points, you know? Number 1, yeah, get all your apps, set them all up. Sneakers, put your card on there, save everything, boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Then number 2, I would say for you to, you know, start getting involved in your local scene, sneaker scene, see what's going on, see if there's any local shows. You know what I'm saying? Don't just wait for SneakerCon to come because there's shows in between. So you want to go to those shows, see who's out here, just meet people. Get a card made. It costs $20 to get a set of cards. Make your name. You can make your own little logo. You can have somebody make you a logo for cheap, man, and get a card, get a logo, get an Instagram, you know, join your local sneaker Facebook groups, things of that nature. Get involved in the local sneaker scene. Number 3, I would say try to figure out what you want to do resale-wise. What's your goal? What's the goal? You know, are you just looking to make a couple bucks, sell a couple pairs? Do you want to make a business out of it, like a real business like mine? You know, you really just need to kind of sit down and kind of like, you know, set a short-term goal, I would say. You know, like, all right, let's see if I can get to 5 pairs a month, 10 pairs a month. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. That's how I started. I started by setting small goals, achieving those goals, resetting a small goal. So I would say that's definitely very important. Next step, I would say, will be if you're serious about getting pairs fast and you have some capital and you have some money that you want to like get into this business with. I have had a few people hit me up and they're like, look, man, I got some money. I'm willing to invest and this and that. And I'm like, not looking for nobody investing in me because I'm invested in myself. So I would say invest in yourself and go ahead, join a cook group. I'm going to post the links to join the 2 cook groups that I'm mainly in. I'm in a few more. But these are the main two that I'm very active in. They're Discord groups. They're both very good groups, both very user friendly, both very new reseller friendly. You know, I've had people have joined, you know what I'm saying, off of my advice before and started getting pairs instantly. There's slots, there's free slots, there's paid slots in both groups. There's bot helps, there's group buys, there's proxies, group buys, there's what you guys will learn about all this stuff soon because I'm gonna be spitting it out here. So yeah, I mean, that's what I would say. If you're really serious, man, I would say join a cook group. You know what I'm saying? I don't own a cook group. I'm just a part of a few cook groups. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I do get a little kickback if you guys join the cook group, but it's really small compared to like what I do with my business. You know what I'm saying? It's just the added perk of being in the group. So yeah, join up if you want to join. You know, if you join, look for me in there, tag me, whatever, say what's up. I'll introduce you to some of the fellas in there. You know what I'm saying? I try to see if I can set up maybe something where you can, you know, I let you know when we're in there just messing around, when I'm actually taking time, when we're just in voice chat and some of the experienced botters of the group are in there, some of the slot runners, the staffers. These guys are staffers in bots, proxies, other groups. Like, they know this business. So if you get in there and you come in a voice chat and you get to sit in there that's how I learned this business and made a lot of relationships, is just go sitting in voice chat for 30, 45 minutes, maybe an hour, just talking, building relationships, talking about shoes, talking about life, talking about food, all kind of stuff, man. Like, I've even met some of my men. I actually started my store with someone I met out of one of these cook groups. So my partner in Hype on Site is a cat that I met in a cook group. You know what I'm saying? I was just joking one day and I said something about opening a store. He hit me up and we just kept in contact. I'll tell that story in full one day on here for y'all. But I kind of be rambling or whatever. But like, yeah, so I would say, yeah, definitely a group is a good thing. You want to join a good group where they're going to help you. You know what I'm saying? When I first got to both of these groups, like, people took time to actually show me stuff and teach me things. There's a lot of good groups. There's some bad groups. You know what I mean? People that are just looking to make a buck. You know what I mean? The guys that run these groups are serious about this. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have the knowledge. They're gonna tell you where the stuff's dropping, probably sites you never heard of that drop that you can cop from. Then there's also the slots. You know, you can get virtual cards, like I said earlier. You can get virtual cards, set up an account that's tied to your debit card or your debit card or bank account, and you can make virtual cards that are all linked to that account. And what you can do is, like I said earlier, you can put them on your sister's phone, mama's phone, daddy's phone. So then when the drop is going down on sneakers, you can just line up all the phones, go for the shoe, enter the shoes, boom. You might start hitting on all the phones, 2 of the phones, whatever. So it's a numbers game, right? Then you get the virtual cards, and then what you do is you make a list, and they're for your slots. So then what you do is when they announce the slots in the group, you say, hey, I want slots. How many profiles can I submit? You know, sometimes there's a limit, sometimes there's not. You know, sometimes I'll give 500 profiles, you know, for slots. And, you know, it is what it is. They're going to run your info for you in the best bots. Like, I don't even have some of these bots. I haven't been able to get my hands on them. They got them. Some of them are staffers in these bots, and they know all the like really, really high up guys that like own the bots, or they know a staffer and they got on the staff, or however it happens, you know, they're staffers on these bots. So they have like the top tiered best bots, like the ones that don't even restock retail or none of that. private invite bots and stuff like that. And they'll run your info on those and hit you stuff. You know what I'm saying? PS5s, shoes. You can get slots for Supreme stuff. You can get slots for anything, like anything that we hit. You know what I'm saying? With a bot, you can get a slot ran. That's very valuable. Then there's also like the marketplace channels where members sell back and forth to each other, which is cool. I use that a lot in my business. You know what I'm saying? I've developed some relationships with some of the guys, you know, to where after a drop, they just send me the whole list of everything that they have. And sometimes I just buy it all. Sometimes, you know, they might hit 40 pairs, 30 pairs. I'll buy every pair. I'll just send you all the money. I buy every pair. I put them in both my stores. Boom. You know, so there's definitely opportunity in the sneaker resale market still. Don't let nobody tell you, oh man, sneaker resale is dead, blah, blah, blah. It's all about finding your customers. Start you with Instagram, whatever kicks or whatever sneaks or whatever. Just make up a name, man. It doesn't even matter. Just make up a name that you like. Maybe get a little logo or whatever, man. Just get you a little card that has your name and your number on it. It don't even matter. And your Instagram, put that on there, whatever. And then you can just go around, go to sneaker shows, you know, and it's just buy for a price and sell for a price. You know, if a shoe is selling for $300 and you can get it for $230, then you buy it and you make that $70. You know, I mean, that one's probably not that great of a margin, but I mean, it's money. And like, if you can do that multiple times, if you can scale it, that's cool. Like I do some of those deals. You're not always going to hit home runs every time. You're not going to always get the shoe for retail that's selling for $1,500. You know what I mean? That's not the business of this. If you really want to make it a business, you have to get into you got to get into the habit of trust, of knowing what the market is going to be buying up. Like right now, you got to know dunks are hot, you know, and even with Kanye and all his antics, Yeezys are still briskly moving. You know what I mean? They move very briskly. They just move, you know what I'm saying? They're not as